Hey guys, quick little video for today. So today we're going to be designing, well actually I already did design the concept of the Inja LC45. This is an electric cafe racer we are building from a 1979 Honda CB750. If you guys haven't watched the last video, we picked up the 750. It was already torn apart. The previous seller, or the seller who was going to be converting it into a cafe racer, so he had already torn it down, powder coated all the parts, all that kind of stuff. And we picked it up from him for $500. And we've actually started modifying the frame already. It already looks really, really good. I can't wait to show you guys that next video. But today we're here for the concept, what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. So without further ado, here it is. So this is the Inja LC45. This is what I think it's going to look like all said and done, and we did as close as possible as we could for like the actual sizing of everything that's going to be put in. So we're gonna have two battery boxes here, and then we're gonna have the electric mid-drive motor here. As far as the parts go, I'll show you guys that I think in a later video. I might link them in the description below if you guys want to check out what motor we got, what batteries, all that kind of good stuff. But this is pretty much it. I mean, I really wanted to give it a very modern, slick, kind of aggressive sport bike kind of look. But as you guys can see, I have a dual projector headlight up front here instead of just like a cafe racer, like your cookie cutter cafe racer kind of headlight. So I wanted to look really different, and I think it's going to look super cool. These actually have halo lights in them as well. So when, you know, daytime running lights are going to be two halo lights stacked on top of each other. I think it's going to be a really cool look when it's all said and done. As far as how I designed the concept, I actually just grabbed an image off of the internet, just like the base design that showed like the Honda CB750 frame, all that kind of good stuff. As you guys can see, I took off some of the bike and whatnot. It was on like a stand in the original image, but I took that out. So we can just get to the raw bike. Everything as well is kind of editable, and I saved all the different parts like clip-ons, the bars, and whatnot for the build. So I kind of got a good impression of what it's all going to look like all said and done. We actually have this built. We actually have this little midsection of the frame built. We are welding it on tomorrow actually, so that's going to be super cool. And that's the last bit that we have to do. We actually have the tail end all welded up and looking really good. So I'm super excited to show you guys that next video. So that was the original color of the photo that I grabbed off of Google. I think it looks really clean and white, but I think the red is really going to set it off. I think it's just going to be a really clean design all said and done. I was actually curious. let's just try it right now. The Honda CB750 Custom came in a specific, like a teal color. All right, so I just pulled in a little picture of the CB750 tank in the CB750 Custom tank that has that teal look on it. I'm going to see how that actually looks. I was just telling Laura Kurt the other day that I might give it a throwback to like the original Honda CB750. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. So I actually think that looks pretty unique. But anyway, that's an option. I can always go back and forth. I can change the color scheme, whatever I want in Photoshop. And Photoshop, by the way, you don't need to use Photoshop. I know that I do this professionally, like I'm a photographer, video guy, and I use Photoshop, Lightroom, all those professionally. So I know how it all works. I know you guys probably don't. 95% of you guys don't know how to use it. So I mean, you can be as simple as you can print, some stock image from, if you're building a CB750, you just print a stock image from Google of a CB750. You guys can even like cut it out with like freaking, X-Acto knives and then like match it up how you like it, then take a picture of it. You don't need to use Photoshop. You can be as simple as printing out a picture, cutting it up, and putting it how you like it. But I use Photoshop because it is most customizable and you can get pretty much a perfectly accurate representation of the bike, and you can save multiple copies, you can do all that kind of stuff. So Photoshop rocks. I mean, you can learn it it's not that hard to learn. Quick little video, that's all I want to show you guys. That is what it should look like all said and done. The rear end you guys will see next video. It's kind of, we did do a slight variation of this, like it's not exactly like it so far. We started again welding the frame and everything a couple days ago. And it's not looking exactly like it, but it's pretty darn close. So I'm gonna call this still an accurate representation of what it's gonna look like all said and done. So that's pretty much it, guys. Next video, we are going hard. I'm gonna show you basically, we started with a stock CB750 frame and we already chopped it all up. We already welded the tail end on. We're getting the middle section welded up right now. So I'm super excited to show you guys soon all of the hard work that's been going into it. Lord Kurt has been a freaking stud and he's been having all the fun. You guys will see next video, he's doing like all the work. I'm like, I can grind some of that down. I can like do some of that. He's like, no, I got this. So, so that's pretty much it. I can't wait to show you guys that. Also, another thing, a lot of you guys, I posted a YouTube post and an Instagram post about like potentially getting a new house. I know I need to shut up the haters because everybody's saying like get a decent house, like blah, blah, blah. And I don't listen to you guys, but we have wanted a big house for a little while. So we could start kind of settling down. And I know a lot of you guys have followed our real estate journey as well. So it's like, we've been moving into different investment properties to lock in the really good rates and then moving out. But I think it's about time we just start settling down. So we're looking for a bigger house. We actually just went into escrow on a perfect one for us. So I'm super excited. It hopefully will go through pretty smoothly, but it should close in the next couple weeks. So we're stoked. Thank you guys all so much for, a lot of you guys were like praying for you, all that good stuff. And I really appreciate that. I know it's not very many of you guys, but it really means a lot to me. But that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure if you want to get more live up-to-date posts, you follow me on Instagram. It's just right here. And also make sure you subscribe for this build because it's going to be freaking insane. And ring that notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out on anything. That being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.